there a need for a formal education in sound engineering? Is it necessary for a programmer or for a music director to have a knowledge in sound engineering?
It certainly pays to have formal education in either sound engineering or in music, especially in music and sound engineering, because till you don't have your foundation right, you will be only building on other people's comments about stuff, or you will be talking about, or you will be running on your gut.
Programming is always on a top-notch level, but what are the platforms do you guys prefer to work on?
You mean software?
The DAWs?
Well, we started off working on keyboard sequences.
Actually.
And much before that, we've actually been playing live with an orchestra and all that. So we are coming all the way back from that time. Okay, when there was no sequencer at all. So for us, we've actually been, I hate to blow my own horn, but we've been pioneers when it comes to new softwares and DAWs, and we started off with keyboard sequencers, moving on to Cubase, and then finally started with Logic. Because Logic is really, for MIDI, it's the thing. Yeah. I mean, also for audio, but we prefer working on Nuendo for audio because we've been doing movie scores, and Nuendo is one place which actually a software which used to handle multiple clips, video clips at that point. So when you're working on different films, but now Pro Tools and everyone does. So when you're working on a movie, reel 1, reel 2, reel 3, that could have video clips, multiple video clips, and that's why Nuendo. And Nuendo also is fantastic, a fantastic audio workstation. And I always lacked MIDI earlier. Now it's getting its act together with Cubase SX.
More of MIDI in the industry now.
So it's great to have a combination of Logic and Nuendo.
So you guys have been doing background scores, soundtracks, and even you are in light. So looking at all the three of them, like what is the thing that you prefer the most?
In terms of?
Interest,
Exactly. Oh yeah. Live, obviously, because you're right there in front of all your fans and all your audiences, and you're playing out to people. It's definitely, it's a short thing, but it definitely gives you the most amount of hype.
Now there are many YouTube celebrities coming up with their own independent music, original covers. So what do you guys have to want to give a say on this?
I think it's a fantastic time because there are a lot of artists who don't really need a record label or a movie or a setup to do their music. Today you can just write a great song, make a smallish video, an intimate video, inexpensive.
MIDI serves the purpose, or you guys still feel the need that we need to record an instrument or percussion live?
We build the skeleton on MIDI, and if it's, let's say, an electronic song or like a dance song, then there's not too much. But when you're doing a song which has an orchestra, then we go out there and record the orchestra.
Is there a director's grid which is very,
It depends. There is a grid created by people, and that grid can be broken by people. And we are always outside the grid. 80% of the time we are outside the grid. The only time we come into the grid is when we have to create songs which have that pressure that it has to become a popular song, it has to be a hit. There's a lot of marketing money that is being spent only on this song because this is the first look of the film. This is going to be our marketing campaign.
There are directors and then there are filmmakers. So you figure out the difference, and we know the difference. There are directors who basically have a setup, who want to do a successful film, and there are filmmakers who want to make a film. So we know how much to give and how much to give. It's always been, it's very easy to, be thinking like, oh, I'm going to make my next song right now and this and that and whatever. And I'm going to do this and that and whatever. But it's very important to study. It's very important to learn first. Today things have become very, very simple to make. You can have Fruity Loops, you have Acid, you have Loop Browser on Logic, and so on and so forth. And it's so easy to kind of, put a couple of loops together, put a nice guitar riff, pick up a nice piano chord and make a song. But if you understand music, to study music, to learn changes, pick your best song, figure out, learn music,